Hey, good morning, everybody. Just got home from work, and before I go to bed, sun's coming out now, so it always lately it's been coming out just in time for me to try to go to sleep, which is helpful. Oh, here comes Helga. Woke her up. But anyways, I just wanted to do an update on my Glory Days group build. Hopefully, I mean, it just won't take long to finish from this point, I don't think. So, want to show it off before I get it all the way done. This group build is hosted by my very good friends Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella and Joe at the Big Sky Model Workshop. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm doing the Cal Drag combo. And I've got some decent progress, and I just don't think it'll take long from here, so I want to show it off before it's done. Yeah, this girl was asleep, but of course she had to come investigate the camera. All right, come here. Here she is. You can see how she's just worn out, but yeah. That's it. So I'll spin you guys around, and I'll see if I can get rid of this creature who was trying to crawl up my leg just a second ago. But anyways, I appreciate everybody. Watched my last video, and I had some great comments on that, which I'm going to go respond to right now as well. So really appreciate all you guys for that, and spin you around and show you what I got. So as you can see, Helga decided that she would just crawl on my workbench and get totally in the way. So listen, away from the workbench. Here's the Falcon portion of the Cal Drag combo. I wanted it to be sort of like a different color, so I found this. This is Scale Finishes Misty Flamingo Metallic. I went with these blue High Flyer decals, which are on the Cal Drag combo set, as well as some various sponsor contingency stickers and the AFX class. And I also went with the blue glass, which, kind of cool period type thing. And it matched my theme. Got the 427 cubic inch on the hood. Got some stars. And then, of course, it was painted up by Ed over at Ed's Paint Shop. And he went ahead and painted his logo on there as well. So, and then the trim is bare metal foil with just black in the middle, as if the factory trim was left on there. Yeah, you can't come up here. So yeah, that's what the Falcon will look like. Let me get this. Wasn't exactly ready. Had some stuff boxed up to get it out of the way. The Galaxy is just going to be red. I actually panel lined this prior to painting it, and it still stayed really dark. So I probably should have went with like a gray or something for the panel lining. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go just red. And get that out of the way. I actually think instead of the hubcaps, we're going to go with some period keystones with polyglass GTs for the tow car. It's a drag racing team. Surely they spruced up their tow car. Interior is just a few shades of black. I thought black and red would look the nicest, and I really like black interiors. In model cars, it's hard because you try to get some different blacks to break up the one color. But the dash, this big one in the middle, it's sort of crumpled up a little bit. Well, it shattered actually, and I tried to piece it back together, and then I did some UV resin over it. So there's sort of like a gauge. Well, it's blurry, but you can sort of see it's like a gauge face. But yeah, just some simple detail there. The 64 Galaxy comes with the chassis straight out of the promo. Big fan of the features that are very much model car related. So I did a big dry brush over the whole chassis so you could see all the words and read all the new features from Ford, like the galvanized rocker panels and the critical body areas that are zinc armored against rust and corrosion. 36,000 miles between major chassis loops. Just a bunch of fun stuff with this promo chassis. What else? Oh, we got the cockpit of the Galaxy pretty well done here as well. Just aluminum with a blue roll hoop. This seat is the race seat from, I think it was a vintage race seat from VCG Resins, I believe is what it was. That steering wheel, just rubber with aluminum center. Yeah, you know, just simple stuff. I'll put some harnesses in here, probably like a simple four point or something, you know, something older period. What else? What else is there? Oh, I just stuck with the plastic slicks and the chrome reverse rear wheels. All right, I like how that looks. This is just painted with, to me, a rubber black, and the front runners with the spokes. Same deal, to me, a rubber black, and I think they turned out really nice. The 427 is ready for a magneto and some wiring, which the wires go into the valve covers on these, so I am going to do that. And then we'll have injection stacks. You know, not the most detailed engine of all time. It doesn't even really have a fuel block, you know, a barrel valve is what I'm trying to say, or anything like that. It's just sort of got a little piece molded up there, but you know, it's all right. We're gonna put the stacks on there. We'll put the ignition wires on there, and it'll be good to go. I think that's pretty much it. So keeping with that sort of reddish theme, I have painted the trailer in this flat red. So gonna be a flat red trailer with the flamingo car on it, pulled by a red Galaxy. And like I said, I just don't think it'll take long from here. The suspension's all done. All I have to do is add the tie rod, and I can get the wheels on, stick the drive shaft in and the engine, and this will be basically a roller. And like I said, we're gonna add some harnesses here, get that Galaxy. All it needs to do is get put together after I foil it, and then we'll just have to build a trailer. So, you know, I'm hoping by maybe, if I get some time, maybe even this weekend, or you know, we'll have this done before too long. And I think it's gonna look really cool. I'm really happy with how this came out. So big thanks to Joe and Tiffany for putting this on. You know, I'm happy with how it's going, and I think it's gonna look really cool all together like this. But yeah, big thanks to you two for putting it on. It's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying everybody else's builds as well, and thank you so much for that, and thanks to all of you again for your support. I'll be back again whenever this has got some more progress, or if I got something else to show off. But I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you again very soon.